So this is called emotional freedom tapping, and some people call it psychological acupuncture. What we are doing is tapping along the energy meridian lines. And whilst we're tapping, we're thinking about an issue that may be causing us stress or anxiety, and we're literally tapping it out. And it just helps your chi, your prana to circulate, and helps you align your energy and your mindset in the direction that feels a bit more productive and a bit more helpful. So don't take my word for it. As always, you can just tap and see if it helps you. But what we do is we do 3 rounds of tapping. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it. And as each round begins, we're going to sort of just notice our level of anxiety, just to literally see evidence of it working. So just take a moment and think about an issue that is causing you a little bit of stress or anxiety. Just sit up nice and tall, and you can either just stare down the tip of your nose or you can close your eyes. And just feel all of the feelings that come up with that. And if you can rate yourself in terms of level of stress or anxiety from 1 to 5, so 5 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, where are you at? Okay, so just notice that number. And then you're going to take your right hand up and your 2 peace fingers. These are going to be our tapping fingers. And you're going to tap on the side, this karate chop. And you are going to first acknowledge the problem. So just acknowledge and say, gosh, you know, I'm feeling stressed or anxious about this issue. And then take the tapping to the top of your head. This issue has really been troubling my mind quite a lot recently. And then take your tapping above your eyebrow. It really is preoccupying my mind and makes me feel all sorts of things. And then tap to the side of your temple. And then just label how you're feeling about this. So for example, you might be feeling irritated, and then tap underneath your eye. You might be feeling a bit sad, tap underneath your nose. Whatever you're feeling, just label how you're feeling. Acknowledge them. And tap on your chin. And then tap on your collarbone. And just say, well, I accept all of these feelings. It's very human to feel all of these feelings in this circumstance, which I didn't ask for, but is right now. And then just tap underneath your armpit. So I accept myself and how I feel about this situation exactly as I am and exactly as I feel, tapping on the side underneath your armpit here. And then just take a moment and then notice how you feel. Thinking about the same issue on a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate your stress or anxiety about this situation now? And then we produce our second round. Take your hand back up into the karate chop, the right hand, and you tap on the side of your chop. Although I didn't ask for this situation, I understand that things happen like this in life. On top of your head, it's never always smooth sailing. Things are going to crop up that cause us stress and anxiety, and then tap above your eyebrow. But here I am doing something about it, recognizing how I feel, and tapping to the side, and I'm acknowledging that it's okay to feel that way. And at least I'm doing something positive about it. I'm literally tapping out underneath the eyebrow. I also know that all situations have different ways to look at things. So I definitely see the situation this way and underneath your nose, but I can see that anyone else involved might see the situation from a different angle. And I appreciate that they also, under your chin, might feel a bit stressed and anxious as well. And I don't really want them to feel stressed and anxious too. We're all just trying to do our best. So tap on your collarbone. So I acknowledge how I feel, yes, but I also acknowledge how they must be feeling too, anyone involved with this situation, and tap on the side. So I send my compassion to myself and empathy and understanding to everyone involved. We're all just trying to find a good resolution. And then just take a moment to stop, take a breath and a nice sigh out, and then notice what your levels of anxiety or stress are about the situation now. And last and final round, picking your hand up to your and tapping on your karate chop. Despite this issue, there are lots of things that are still going on in my life that I am very grateful for. And you can tap on your head. And thinking about what I'm grateful for, I am grateful for, despite the situation, I've got this going on, and then tap onto your side, something else that you're grateful for. So I realize that whilst everything is not 100% perfect, there's quite a lot going on that is absolutely a-okay underneath my eye, and I celebrate those things so that my focus isn't just on one issue. I can see the wider picture tapping underneath your nose. And in the wider context, I am very grateful for all that I have and all that is, tapping on your chin. And I know that this situation, although it's uncomfortable currently, it will pass. And you tap on your collarbones. And I have gotten through absolutely every single day up until now. I've survived and weathered all the storms. So this too will pass. And tap underneath your armpit. So I honor myself for being able to weather any storm with love, grace, and serenity. And I celebrate that resilience in myself. And then just rest your hands, take a nice deep inhale. Slow and long sigh out. Softening the shoulders, softening the eyes, softening your forehead. And if you were going to rate your score now, what would be your number? Crack your eyes open and just take a moment to notice if your number has shifted down from 5, even a small amount is positive. You did that yourself just through your intention and tapping into your meridian lines and allowing your body to release some of the pent up stress that we kind of hold in our bodies when we are either mentally not processing a situation, but we've literally allowed ourselves the time and space to mentally and physically process what's going on. Not only from a narrow point of view, but from a very nice wide point of view that helps us put things into good perspective. So I hope you enjoyed. Take a moment to sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in, bring your hands to your center and just honor your practice. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste.